Yes guys, you joined me down here at Naseby Reservoir for a session. That was, well, it was meant to be 3 nights, but I'm cutting it down to 2. The water levels are looking a bit low, so yeah, it might be interesting. I've never fished it when it's been this low, but yeah, we'll see how we get on. So just for a bit of a comparison, this is where the peg is meant to be. With the water I believe usually comes up to sort of here, with this dry patch, and then it opens right up. So obviously usually you wade out and then cast, but as you can see the water is well down, so I'm probably just going to aim for the middle this time. Usually I try and go as far as I can towards them back trees, but it is good to see sort of what you're fishing over. But yeah, like I say, it is a bit of a trek, and I forgot my barrow, which is a bit annoying, but hopefully we catch one. We've got quite a bit of time, so yeah. So we've got the rods ready to go out. They're all getting marked up at 20 wraps. See, on the first one we've just got an 18mm IB. Second one we've got a sticky krill. That one is one of the active ones. On the last one we have a sent from hell. See, and that's going to be 20 wraps, sort of straight out in a line across here. I'm just going to fizz the bait across all 3, make a bit of a line for them to come down and sort of feed over it. I didn't want to go too far just because yeah, I don't know how shallow it is over there. I do imagine it's like this, to be honest. I reckon I could walk out a good 10 foot, so I didn't want to get too close to the far bank. But yeah, I don't want to be fishing too deep, like I say, because it's been quite warm. So it's 26 degrees tomorrow, so hopefully if they do come down here, they're sort of sitting in the shallower water. And maybe through the night they'll sort of push down here, especially the fact there's no one down here at the minute. They might just come down here, sit down here. But yeah, we'll see how we get on. The mix we're going for on this session is very simple, to be honest. It's just literally pellet and boilie, as that is all you're allowed. I just chucked a small handful of the spod mix PVA, or the PVA mix from Mainline in there as well. But there's pretty much 6mm pellet in there down underneath that boilie. The munch bait boilie, the citrus nut, just coated in the Mainline. So I think it's the spod syrup, the bloodworm one. We'll see how we get on with this. It's full of flavour, so yeah, hopefully they bring the carp in. Well, the rods are fully out now. So we've got 2 to that overhanging tree just down there, sort of 1 to the left and 1 to the right, and then the left rod is just over there, just sort of in the, well, it's still 20 wraps, but it's maybe a bit more in line with the edge there. Just separating that one a little bit to see if it does anything. But yeah, so I'll probably top the swim up sort of just before I go to bed or get in the bivvy, or before it goes dark, whichever one comes first. So this place is quality. I've just never fished it while it's been this low. I see a lot of people having good results on here when it's like this. So it's one of them things, isn't it? You have to crack it yourself. You can't go asking everybody how to fish it, otherwise it'd be too easy. Well, that's not something you see every day. A heron looking for its tea, and a deer just having a drink from the res. So it's an incredible place, this, to be fair. Where else would you see that? Mental, really. Just hopefully the carp come now. Get the tree on. So, not the night we were hoping for anyway. Nothing more on my part. A few liners last, well, quite a few liners last night, and that was literally about it. Every probably hour I had a beep 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 beep, and then stop, nothing. Not ideal. I did get talking to the fella next to me though, and he was saying, obviously since I've last came here, apparently it is getting a lot harder, but you know what I mean, you gotta try your best, don't you? So I was expecting a fish last night, especially with the amount of bait I put out, but I am on peg 6, which is like sort of the last swim that you come to. So obviously there's a lot of bait to get past, a lot of rods to get past. So maybe they're not making it down here, I don't know. I can't believe that really, obviously with there being loads of fish in here, but I suppose we'll see how we get on today. Like I say, the fella next to me said he caught a couple yesterday morning. So there's still a chance for a bite this morning, but we'll see. Oh, look at this for a Naseby mirror. I'm guessing around £20. Mega fish. Took me on a bit of a drive bite, to be fair, across a couple of the pegs. We've fished up tight to the far margin, to the tree, well, to the overhanging tree down there. Yeah, mega fish. Beautiful, nice and clean. Mouth's immaculate as well. Lovely stuff. Off he goes. Beautiful fish that way. So that is what did the bite, something so simple. So just a standard lead clip setup with a yellow scent from hell wafter, sort of on a claw, so it wasn't quite popped up, but it was on a bit of an angle rather than just being on the deck. And I had that just on the corner of that overhanging tree to the right. It absolutely screamed off. That's the second run I had off that same rod, and it took me all across here, across this poor fella's rod, and then caught the other guy's rods as well. It absolutely beat me up, to be fair, but I suppose it's better than it shooting into that tree and not being able to get it out. Yeah, hopefully that's the game plan now. Hopefully we just keep it going for that. I think the plan later on will be to put 3 rods on it, sort of left, right and middle, and just spum over it into the evening and go from there. So for the last evening, we're going for scent from hell yellow, and the one that did the fish before. We've gone for another scent from hell, but in pink, and that's just used as a topper this time, just to a normal like lunch bait spoiler, which has been going out. And then on the last one, we've just gone for an 18mm IB essential wafted. I've just trimmed down a bit just to get it to sit a bit nicer. And they will all be going down to that tree over there. One, like I say before, one down the left, one down the right, and one just short of the middle. I'll just spot in that general direction. Well, it's the morning. Not a lot happened at all last night. So I had quite a few liners early on. At one point, I literally had them in the line, got lighting up. So I thought, oh, that's a good sign. They must be coming through. And then, yeah, nothing all night. The lad next to me, he's just had he had two. He had one early on, and then just one this morning at £25. And I thought, that's decent, that. And then even he was saying to me, he was like, I don't know how your rods haven't gone on that tree. And I was like, honest, I don't either, to be fair. And then all of a sudden, just gone back into the bivvy to lie in bed. Middle rod's peeled off, and then the right rod peeled off as well. So I picked them both up. Nothing on either of them. Bobbins were like bouncing against the alarm as well. Picked it up, nothing. I was like, it could be poor rig choice, could be anything really, but I've got the right one back out on the spot as quick as I could. So just sorting out the middle one now, and I'm going to throw it back out again. Hopefully we can get one before we leave. We'll see though. So that's the end of the session now. As you can see, I've just been packing up a bit slowly, like, but yeah, I'm packing up. Ended with 4 runs and 1 landed. Not ideal, but at least I've not blanked again. I've been here. This is the 3rd time I've been here now, and I've caught every time. So that's got to say something. Yeah, thank you for watching. Much appreciated. See you on the next one.